Hi everyone, this is Player Boost, the developer of Isomorph. This video is basically an update video about the progress of the game and the progress of how it's been doing on Greenlight and some plans for the next month before its release. There are quite a few things that I wanted to go over in this video, so I will try to keep it as short as possible. I wanted to start off by talking about how the game's been doing on Steam Greenlight. So far, it's been on Greenlight for 15 days, and it is 68% of the way to the top 100. That metric seems to be very confusing to a lot of people, but basically what it means is that once it's at 100%, then the game is in the top 100 games on Greenlight. And the top 100 is where the game generally has to be before it gets greenlit. Isomorph actually was in the top 100 a few weeks ago, but that was because whoever runs Greenlight decided to greenlight a bunch of games that were in the top 100, which pushed mine up, and I believe it was at number 82 or something. But at this point, it's gone back down because other games have surpassed it after the first batch was greenlit. Currently, I'm looking for other ways to increase traffic to the Greenlight page, and everything I'm looking for is, I guess you could say, legitimate methods. I'm not going to be doing any partnerships or that kind of stuff because, well, two reasons. One, I understand that those are generally scams, and two, I don't believe it's a fair process, and I want to get this game on Steam in the fairest way possible. And I could go into more detail about that, but I'm not interested in any sort of partnerships. I'm looking to increase traffic to the Isomorph page through sources like YouTube and news sites and that kind of thing. I'll see how it goes, I guess, because right now the votes have become almost nothing. The first few days I got several hundred votes each day, but now I get 1 or 2 votes. And it slowed down extremely quickly. At this point, I just have to look for other sources to get viewers to the page. So my planned release date for Isomorph is July 30th, which gives me roughly 20 or 21 days. So that's about 3 weeks worth of time. And I have a pretty specific plan laid out. I'm not going to go into the details in this video just because there's no need to, but for the next 2 weeks roughly, I wanted to work on level design for the most part because that's what's going to take the most of my time. And then after that, I'm just going to work on making sure all of the levels are good enough to be in the game. I'm going to be working on things like bug fixes and making things look nicer, all of that stuff. In the meantime, I will also be working on the soundtrack, which I need to do most of that actually. Most of it has not been composed yet, but it's definitely pretty easy to do. It just takes a little time. I also am going to work on putting the Steam API into the game, just integrating it, which basically means you'll be able to have things like achievements and trading cards and anything else that I think should go in the game. But right now, achievements and trading cards are kind of the main focus of the Steam API integration. And if the game is not greenlit, then I may push the release date to like the middle of August or late August, but I really don't want to do that. I do want to get the game done in July if possible, and hopefully whether it gets greenlit or not is not going to be super important to that. Alright, so I think that's everything I wanted to cover in this video. If there are any questions, feel free to leave a comment on the video or email me or somehow get in touch with me on the Greenlight page. It's pretty easy. You can just make a comment on the page or something, and I'll be sure to get back to you. So I appreciate all the support. It's been pretty incredible just after all of the work, seeing how it's done on Greenlight, and I'm excited to get this game on Steam, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. Alright, thanks for watching. This is Player Boost signing out.